Hi everyone, this video is going to be my favorites video. I apologize in advance because I know this is kind of late. It's already the 10th of October and I've completely failed with the favorites. It's supposed to be up at the beginning of the month, but I guess better late than never. So I don't have a lot of beauty products that I've been using. I've been using a lot of the same things that I've mentioned in my previous favorites and the favorites before that. So I don't want it to get kind of boring where I'm mentioning the same stuff over and over and over and again. So I'm just going to show you guys just a few things. The first product is going to be my Jack Black Lip Balm. Now yes, I have mentioned this in another video, but I really enjoy this lip balm, especially at night before I go to bed. I put some on, and then in the morning when I wake up my lips feel kind of rejuvenated and they feel moist. They don't feel as dry. And it's an intense therapy lip balm. It has an SPF of 25. It has shea butter in it, and it also has a natural mint flavor. And you can get these at Ulta. That line Jack Black will be where you get the perfumes and the colognes for men. Or you can get it at the website getjackblack.com. So if I remember, I'll put it below because sometimes I do forget to put web links below when I mention that I am. So I apologize for that if you guys look there and you don't find a link. I'm really sorry. The next thing is going to be my Victoria's Secret's Brilliant Lip Shine Possession Lip Gloss, which is a pretty pink color. And it's just like a shimmery pink color here. And don't mind the swatches. I had to redo this video, so that's the reason why it's there. But it's like a shimmery pink color. It's really pretty. I have it on right now. It just gives me kind of like a soft pink sheen with some shimmer. And I got this back in July when I went to California. So I've had this for a while. I just never mention it. It's one that I carry in my purse, and I use my purse every day. So it's something that I always have in my bag. The next product is my MAC Select Cover Up Concealer, and I'm an NW20. This is a really great concealer. I've had this for a couple months as well. And it takes just a little bit. So as you can see, a couple months and it looks brand new. It doesn't even look like I've used it. A little bit goes a long way, and it's a squeeze tube, which I like because it allows you to get the very last bits of the product out. So this is really great, especially for those nights when I don't sleep very well and I have a little bit of dark circles or darker than normal. Then I have to have a concealer that's not like thick and goopy that you can tell it's like caked on, but it kind of covers up, and this does that for me. It looks, you know, like it's my natural skin. It feels really smooth and silky, and I really like that. Let's see, the next thing is going to be my Lorac Behind the Scenes Primer. And this is an eyeshadow primer. It's very comparable to the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I got this one in the Lorac Close-Up Tutorials little kit that you can get at Ulta. I have another one that I've also purchased separately. So I've been thinking about doing a video showing you guys the different primers that I use and doing like a compare with the same, you know, eyeshadow color, and then you can see how it looks on top of different other primers, because sometimes some primers can kind of dull the color out or kind of enhance it. So I think I'm going to do that, and so just keep on the lookout for that coming up soon. But this is a great primer. Again, it's a squeeze tube, which I like. It's different than the primer potions because they have the little applicator, which is really hard to get down at the bottom. But Urban Decay did come out with their primer in a squeeze tube just like this one. So if you're interested in that, I think Sephora has, and Ulta just started carrying it as well. But this one is a squeeze tube. It's just a light color when you put it on. Oh, it's way too much. Wasted some of it. You put it on, you rub it in, and it's a really clear, like a pale creamy color. When you put it on and it dries, and you can put your eyeshadow over it. It's actually a really good one. So again, just look out for that video. The next thing is my Urban Decay 24/7 pencils. This one is the one that I got with the Naked palette, and I've been using Whiskey a lot. I've been doing the combination of using black liner, whether it's a pencil like the Zero or a liquid liner on top, and then using the brown on my lower waterline and smudging it into my my lashes underneath. And I actually like that combination. It's I did the swatch earlier, and it's this one here. It's a really pretty matte brown color. And then the one that's above that is Bourbon, and I was showing you guys how it's kind of shimmery, kind of more of a bronzy kind of color. It still has that brown, but it's got the shimmer, which it doesn't bother me. But if you're looking for a brown eyeliner that's creamy, waterproof, and doesn't have any shimmer, glitter, anything in it, it's going to be Whiskey. They have little sets right now where you can get like travel size pencils, and you can get a full size zero in there. It comes with the whiskey. It comes with El Dorado, which is like their gold one. It has electric, which is their turquoise. It has binge, which is like a navy blue. I think it has like a purple shade in there, I believe. I can't remember off the top of my head all the colors, but you do get quite a variety of them. So it's a good kit to have, and it's like $40 or so at Ulta. So if you're wanting to try that, I would give those a try. Then for skincare, I only have one product, and it's my Purity Made Simple Cleanser. You can get this size, I think it's this size, at Sephora for $10. Or you can get the full size ones as well at Sephora or Ulta. And I've been using this for a couple months, but now I've gotten back into using it every morning and every night with my Peter Thomas Roth Gentle Complexion Pads, which I mentioned in my previous favorites video. And it's a really creamy cleanser that when you use after you take your makeup off, your face feels kind of, you know, clean. It feels kind of moist. I guess it feels like you're wearing a moisturizer, because I usually use cleansers that have salicylic acid, which is an acne solution or treatment, and sometimes it does strip my skin and kind of takes all the oil out of my skin. Sometimes it does feel really, really dry, and no matter how much lotion or moisturizer I put on, it just isn't enough. Like, my skin feels so dry. But with the Purity, I don't have that problem, and I've noticed that my skin has gotten a lot better, and I've gone into detail about that in my Peter Thomas Roth video. So if you guys are interested, you can get these. My Ulta just started carrying the, or I guess it's just a limited edition thing, but it's the Purity Cleanser in the liters, the ones that you order from QVC, but they have them there for like $45 and some change, but it's a liter, and that's something that will last me probably like my entire life, because a little bit goes a long way. And this bottle alone I've had for probably going on a month, and I'm just about out. I'm like right here. So then the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is my little book series that I've gotten into, and it's the Pretty Little Liars. I didn't get a chance to watch the TV show on the ABC channel, but I've gotten into the books because I've heard a lot of good things about them, and they're actually a very, very good read. It's really hard for me to put the book down. The first book is The Pretty Little Liars, and they come in this like these bright neon colors, so you can't really miss it when you're walking down the teen aisle section. And I like teen, you know, reads because they're easier. They're a little bit fun. I don't really like those romantic novels about, you know, just romance. It's just, I don't know, it gets old, I guess, after a while. So, this book is kind of like mysterious. You know, some things happen, and then you think it's one thing, and you think it's one person, but then you're getting little clues and hints that it could be somebody else, but you don't really know. So, it took me a week to finish reading this entire book, and this one has, let's see, this one has 35 chapters, but the chapters are really, really small, like thin, like a couple pages, so you can really breeze through this easily. I read this at night normally, and I can read like 4 or 5 chapters in a night. So then I started the second one, Flawless, and I actually have gotten more into it than I did when the first book, because it's going into more details. It's kind of, oh, you know, that happened, wait a minute, and then you're like, oh my god, it's completely different than what you thought. So it's really good. It reminds me of a show that I'm watching on NBC's called The Event, and it has like an event, and then it shows you, you know, it goes to two hours prior, it goes to the day prior, a week or prior, or the year prior, and then it all leads up to that one event. But then that event is going to be towards, you know, what I'm guessing it's going to be like the grand finale where you find out what's going on. So right now you only get little tidbits here and there, and it keeps me on the edge of my seat. If I don't get a chance to watch it at home, I usually just DVR it and just watch it when I get back. But it's really good. So if you're into those kind of, you know, books or shows that kind of keep you guessing of what's going on, it's not really scary, mysterious, but it has like, you know, you're feeling like you're a detective, be like, that, you know, that doesn't seem right there. You know, you probably like The Event, so you can look it up on, like, you can Google it, I'm sure, and find out what channel it is. Like NBC for me, it's like 1003, I think, because I have Time Warner Cable, so I don't know if it's going to be the same where you guys live. But these books are great, so I really would appreciate if you guys want to leave comments about what happens in the book. You can ask me questions, but I'm going to be pretty much very vague with my answers because I don't want to give it away for those who are watching this video, who are into this or are starting to read it, because if I've gotten farther than some people, I don't want to ruin it. So please don't leave comments about, you know, who this person is and what happens and how the series finishes off, because I kind of want it to be a surprise when I get there. So please, don't spoil it for me. So again, I'm sorry that this video is a little late, but better late than never. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave it below this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.